Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my super people. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my own people. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my own lovers. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my fine people. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing all great. I hope that those of you who are preparing to go to bed, marking time to have some rest. Thank God tomorrow is Friday. If you are like me, I love weekends so much because the week is usually very, very busy for me. Okay. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank you, people. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Okay, so very quickly here, there's another update that is making me laugh a lot. So much they say Olotik. When I talk about Olotik, I'm talking about Olori TikTok. Okay. Uh-huh. I know my people, you understand my language. What I gonna? So that when the time comes where they begin to sanction people, when you hear Olotik, you know who I'm talking about. Blah, blah, you know who I'm talking about. Ebony, you know who I'm talking about. Gospel, you know who I'm talking about. Igby, you know who I am talking about. So right now, they say Olotik cried so much. So much. She cried and cried and cried and cried. You know, something about somebody who just had babies, okay? You need to rest and stop stressing yourself because the thing is that I think it's time for these Oloris to understand that when it comes to Olori Naomi, Naomi is the real deal. There's no basis for comparison. So when you begin to put yourself in a place of competition with Olori Naomi, you have a lot of sleepless nights. And this is what a lot of these Oloris are yet to understand. So what's going on? Why is she crying so much? They said she cried because Kabiesi said that she should be grateful. Allegedly, I'm not there. That's what I heard as it is rumored. That she will have to be very grateful if he allows her to as much as stay in the Oloris quarters. Why is that? You know that Nami is meant to return back to the palace in June. And from last 2 weeks, as we heard, allegedly, they said that they have been fixing the palace, painting, doing the exterior and interior in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. That was the reason why we heard that, blinds were brought down, a lot of things were brought down, carpets were brought down, and all of that. This is the preparation that is ongoing to welcome Olori Naomi into the palace. And now, they said elders now propose that, of course, it's high time for Toby Olotik to be welcomed back, and so that the children will be welcomed back. Remember, this is May already, okay, and June is here. And so June now, we don't know exactly when Naomi will be welcome, but we know that it's going to be between 1st of June and the end of June. So in order for them not to be some kind of conflict between Naomi and welcoming Naomi back and welcoming Olotik's children back into the palace, they decided to do her own early before Naomi comes. Remember, when Naomi comes, Naomi has made it clear that she's not coming if the Oloris are still in the palace. And there is nothing in this world that will make Naomi come to the palace. Then while she's in the palace, they are welcoming them. It will not work. So they decided to, expedite action to do this one first and before Naomi. Now, before they started this one, they've already started making a lot of preparation to welcome Queen Naomi back into the palace. And they said curtains are being changed, everything is being changed, interior, exterior, everything is being changed in the palace. And so what we heard was that Olotik now started saying that why would they be preparing to welcome her into the palace? Meanwhile, Naomi is the one picking the colors. And they said that was when Kabiesi said, Olori Naomi is the one picking the colors because the decorations that are ongoing in the palace, the preparation, the exterior, the interior is being made for Queen Naomi. They are preparing it against the return of Naomi into the palace and not the other way around. You need to get that. And they say she started making problems. You know that recently, as we are hearing, I'm not in the palace as it is alleged, as it is rumored. They say her own has been like competition with Naomi the entire time. Competition, like she is in that place where she feels like maybe she's better than Naomi, maybe she's more important than Naomi, maybe she is this and that than Naomi. That's what we are hearing. And so this unhealthy competition is the same thing the Kabiyesi has been talking about, and it's the same thing that has been paining the man so much, okay? You know, you're competing with somebody who's not competing with you. And that was why the Kabiyesi opened his mouth to tell her that when it comes to this woman, Naomi, okay, Shino Kunola, they are not like there are no basis for comparison. You cannot compare. Like we are not talking. Do you know that we heard allegedly that there is none of these Oloris, no wife that Ooni of Ife brought into the palace that kind of was not aware of the existence of Naomi. They all knew. Kabiyesi told them, and Kabiyesi made it very clear to them that Naomi is returning back into the palace, because at the time, even though he didn't really know, but he knew that he wasn't going to let his wife go away. And so this is the thing. So they say right now, the man now said to her that you will be grateful if I as much as allow you even stay in the Oloris quarters. You will be very, very grateful. They say cry. She was crying and crying and crying and crying the entire time. That has been a lot of tears. So it's been a lot of tears, a lot of pain and all of that. And because everything that Kabiyesi says is personal as long as it has to do with Naomi. Everything that Kabiyesi says is personal as long as it has to do with Naomi. They don't want like anything. They don't want that relationship with between Kabiyesi and Olori and Naomi to stand. But of course, people would have to learn the fact that this is not up to them, is up to God. And so he is saying, for whatever reason, why he said that is what one does not understand. They say he said, allegedly, as it is rumored, as it is reported, that if I even allow you, as much as allow you stay in the Oloris quarters, you will be grateful, or you will have to be very grateful if I allow you stay in the Oloris quarters. For him to say something like that, or for him to have said something like that, is because he was really irritated, he was really angry. What is the competition about? A man that is going back and forth with Olori Naomi is loving Olori Naomi as if his life depends on him, on her. He cannot do without Olori Naomi. He's ready to pull down everything for Olori Naomi. When you see this kind of situation, you get to know that it's not an issue of competition. You want to compete, you will be broken. Your heart will be so broken. Because this is not about competing with Olori Naomi. It's about the fact that Kabiyesi loved this woman so much. I'm not living in the heart of Kabiyesi, but at least that is what we are made to believe. The Kabiyesi loved this woman so much. There is nothing in this world that Kabiyesi will not give to Queen Naomi. And there's nothing Kabiyesi will not do for Queen Naomi. And this is what we have been told. And so you now go and begin to compete with this woman. They say, well, she's preparing to come. Maybe they might welcome her this weekend or next weekend. That is Olotik. But that the colors and everything, the decors and everything, Naomi is busy picking colors the entire time. And this is breaking her heart and breaking their heart so much. Because at some point they thought they won. But all the indications and all the indicators have shown that if Naomi does not reconcile with the Ooni of Ife, this will not go well with Kabiyesi. they have said it over and over again. So I just got this update though. You know, it's getting late, especially for those who are living in Nigeria. I'm not going to keep you for too long. I'm going to go. Thank God it's weekends. We'll get to talk more. I appreciate you guys online. 30 people, thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. For those of you who are living right there in Nigeria, I appreciate you. Good night. Thank you so much. And you know, in UK, Canada, and the rest, I thank you guys so much. Dela Wright, I love you so much. You rock, all of you. Thank you so much.